Okay, this is a reaction video. It should be protected under fair use. And I'm going to be doing a reaction to Mortal Kombat coverage of Errol Spence Jr. This is a fair. This is a reaction video.
Oh, well, everybody know who I want next. I want Terrence Crawford next.
You're gonna make that happen?
Huh?
You're gonna make that happen?
Oh, definitely. That's the fight that I want. That's the fight everybody else want. Like I said, I'm gonna get these straps that I'm gonna go over there and take his shit too.
All right. Errol, congratulations. Terrific fight this evening.
Thank you, man. Now, strap season, y'all know what time it is, baby. Terrence, I'm coming for that motherfucking belt.
All right.
I'm not catching fades anymore. Gotta keep my hands clean when they come for the board. Keep it smooth like a dawn, making moves in the dark. Cause I learned how to swim in the pool full of sharks. Now they coaches, cause they can't read all his motions. How the kid never switch codes, but he codes with focus. Staring down your team with a frozen, ice cold look that could end the summer solstice. Cause I'm more like the top dog. Keep on running game and the gang will accost y'all. I be calling plays from a plane while I'm off court. But we ain't the same, you a lame, I'm a mob star. Actually, I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibes. I'm the kingpin. They know I'm a dog and a beast, man. Yeah, I keep the peace with a piece, man. I ain't got no time for appeasement. Why would I respond to a pawn? I'm the... Hold up!
If I let my dogs off the leash, then you might want to get out of Dodge by the evening. Honestly, think it's not the blood and the beef. If they don't leave anything behind at the evening.
I can see you soft, ever thought about retreating. If you never have, then they'll give you a reason. Better watch your tone, lose your bass when you speaking. Underneath the mask is the wrath of a... Cause when you learn how to smile in their face, then go cutthroat. Then they wanna call you a con when the blood cold. I remember starving while y'all had a truckload. Now I'm with the mob with the call and the gusto. I'm a top dog on a stat sheet. Off court, but I call plays for the athlete. Laughing when the cop cars try to catch me. Cause I rolled off in a taxi. Put my feet up, I'm relaxing. Singing Figaro with no accent. While I pull strings from the streets in. Do it all with a straight face, I'm the kingpin. Top dog, top flow, boss mode. I'm the kingpin. Showstopper, top dog, God vibes. I'm the kingpin.
Bro, in the house. What's happening, brother? Salute to you. And what's going on? What's that? C. Steven 25. What's happening, bro? Yeah, this is a great topic. And man, what I'm saying, hopefully, what I'm saying, I'm doing a reaction video, what I'm saying, like when I do this, they seem to always, what I'm saying, put a copyright on me, what I'm saying. So, what I'm saying, we're gonna be careful today with it. But man, this was such a great breakdown of Errol Spence Jr. that we had to get into it. We had to dig into it. So what's going on, Jolly Anderson? I see you, my brother, Allison. I see you, my brother. Salute to you. And Trill Hill, what's happening, man? You know what I'm saying? So I know it's kind of unusual for us to cook 2 times in one day, but since they didn't call me for a load today, hey, we're gonna let it all hang out today. And this was something I wanted to get to earlier, but it was just so much other stuff going on with the interviews with Errol Spence Jr., what I'm saying, doing interviews all over the place, and with Crawford, what I'm saying, with his recent interview, what I'm saying. So this just kind of took a back burner to it. So, but this dude here, what I'm saying, he's really coming up in the boxing ranks, what I'm saying. He's pretty articulate. The way he breaks down the fight. And I'm, you know what I'm saying, he got way more resources than we have on YouTube. So, you know, he got people probably, you know what I'm saying, writing it up for him, whatever. But he did a wonderful job. I'm not gonna take that away from him. This here shit here is so damn good. I mean, it's kind of hard when you watch it, like unless you're watching boxing gym, somebody who actually sat their ass down and just micro, you know what I'm saying, micromanaged these fights and wrote down every little, punch and gave it a name, a movement. Um, this breakdown was one of the best I ever seen. I kind of skipped the Van Heerden one because it's kind of drawn out because I wanted to kind of get to the other fights. And Van Heerden wasn't really. It was a good fight, but it was one of the major fights. You know what I'm saying, that made him a champion. So I kind of wanted to skip ahead, even though that was a really good intensive breakdown. And I wanted to kind of see him analyze the Kell Brook, is for you guys to get that look. I don't know if everybody saw. Hey, did you see the morning combat coverage of Errol Spence Jr., the breakdown of Errol Spence Jr. they did? Did you see that, Kareem?
No, I didn't see it, but
Oh man,
the private link. I'll check it out.
I mean, bro, that's it. This shit, you gonna see some of it today, so you ain't
Okay,
even gotta worry
I'll
about
wait.
it.
I
You
will.
you ain't you gonna see it today. You know what I'm saying? Unless they shut me down or something. You know what I'm saying? I just got to make sure I don't run it too long before I stop and talk about it. You know, everything that is, they covering and everything. So, I just got to be careful because sometimes I think I run it too long. And but this was one of the best breakdowns, bro. I'm talking about, for all those who've seen it, they know this shit is the bomb, bro. This is the bomb. Unless you're watching like Jim. I forgot what's the rest of his name. He's got like a diamond on his logo or whatever. That dude, he be breaking some shit down right there. I said, this nigga ain't got shit to do. He ain't got shit to do. But thank God for him. What's going on, Edgar Chavez? What's happening, my brother? The Keggy, what's happening? Tria Hill, what's good, bro? So we're about to get down, get down, get down, get down. Okay. Let's see.
Now he's fighting a guy who is a different kind of fighter. At this time, a much more skilled fighter than his previous opponent. Trying to figure out one solution or the other to that particular dimension of this particular thing. He gets warned maybe once every 5 fights or something like that for that. Punching low seems to be a bigger issue. But anyway, just want to point out here as I play these through a little bit quicker, and then he lets him go. Here's another one, right? So let's see. We're moving along. So this was the big one. He would jab up top. That's the first thing he would do. You would see that Brook would want to get his jab over the top of his. So now he's going to come inside. He's going to keep this frame. Look at the frame right here. He's going to keep that to open up a lane to punch right there. Now he comes around this, and I'm going to talk more about this in a minute. He comes around this elbow in order to bring his punches inside. But as soon as they do, Brook thinks it's going to be here, so he brings his punch around the other side. And when guys start to move their elbow back, he then just goes right back to the original target.
So you see what I'm talking about, Kareem?
Yeah. I've seen this breakdown before somewhere. I can't remember though.
You seen this one right here? You probably watched
the way he's playing and the way Errol fights, and the way he puts you in position to be able to hit you and keep like the guy was saying, he keeps you there. You can't move. He keeps you, holds you in that position, and this looks like it's going to be good. Just with him starting off like this.
And let me tell you, what's going on, Gans? I see you out there, my brother. Salute to you, bro. Thanks for making it. Slide through here. And I mean, like when you start talking about, framing and holding and how he pins you, what I'm saying, that's something that they don't talk about as far as his skill set. They only want to talk about, jabs, and they want to talk about, left hooks, and they'll tell you some broad things, his pressure, but they don't tell you how he employs that. And I think this guy does a great job of breaking that down. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a real good part of his technique.
Hold on.
To hide when you're fighting a guy like this, right? And he pushes off just like this, wrapping up. And pay attention to something. There's his underhook. If he wants, you could turn him on the underhook side. Watch how little the referee ever has to intervene. Watch how little the referee ever has to come and break them apart. He doesn't let guys chill in the clinch ever. Or not, I won't say ever. Rarely. Rarely does he ever let guys chill like that. So he's going to punch through. There he is again on the unheard of. There he is grabbing, and there he is this time, basically with a collar tie as he goes underneath. Now, that is not strictly legal per se. He's going to let go of it immediately, and then he's got an overhook, which is, but just noteworthy, pushes him off and recenters. Okay, here he is again. Look at this. Here comes Kell Brook, right? He's going to jab, push on that inside shoulder, back away.
And see, that's what I'm talking about when they say, when they keep thinking that Terrence Crawford is just going to come in there and do what he want to do. That's what I'm saying. Errol Spence Jr., when he put his jab, he don't just jab you. Sometimes he just put his jab on you just to move you, just to throw you off balance. You know what I'm saying? And to control you. And this is an example of that. What you were saying, bro?
It's somebody else that fights like that too. I think. Oh yeah, I know who it was. Yeah, when what the hell is that? When Tyson Fury was fighting, I think it's Cunningham. He was holding his head and hitting him with shots. That's the reason why he got that knockout on him. Yeah, Tyson Fury does similar techniques where he'll brace his body on you and move you in a certain way with his shoulders to get a shot off on you.
Oh yeah, he got that Crunk style training, of course. Yeah, he got that physical trunk style training, you know what I'm saying? So but that trunk style is designed to knock you out, to go for the kill. That's Manuel Stewart's, that's his that's how he trains his guys, to go in for the kill, and do all these rough tactics and stuff like that, what I'm saying, especially once you get your opponent hurt. He says, what you said, Keg, he says, Bud has turned up. He says, Team Spence got to make him cut that beard. And that's cool, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to help him because EJ really isn't a headhunter like that. He tried to get the eye, you know what I'm saying? He don't really go for your chin as much. He says, Bud, your beard's going to be bigger than Santa Claus. Come fight. What's going on, Ricky D? Salute to you. He says, what's up, Pool? Making my day with all these lies. No doubt, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, when I could get them in, bro, you know what I'm saying? I put that work in for sure. He says, Bud growing that beard to protect his glass jaw. And he says, what's going on, G-Roy? He says, salute, Pool. He said, why is Pitbull talking about Javante being his dream fight? Laugh out loud. He said, Tank already destroyed that guy. He said we wanted to see Javante Inoue. Man, don't you see how that fight is like building itself, man? That shit is like stacking on bricks, bro. Everybody talking about that shit. And maybe because Inoue mentioned Tank, you know what I'm saying? But that's a dangerous fight for Tank if he come up there with that bullshit. If Inoue gonna bring that bullshit with him. They looking for another Pacquiao and to put Tank name on his resume. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna love that shit right there. And that would make him, he's already a star, so that would just put him on, you know what I'm saying, on a whole nother level. He says, typical dude, deluded Bud. He says, Bomac on that stage. And Johnny Allison says, why would anyone call out Tank? Too heavy. That's what you say. You know what I'm saying? They shit. They are, you can't see that. What's the next big fight between that weight class and 135? You can't see anybody making a huge fight. He just beat the best guy down there in the lower weights. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna build him to try to fight Tank. Trust me. He's 30 years old too, so he's gonna have to make a move fast. What'd you say? Kareem?
No, I ain't saying anything.
Oh, what'd you say? That's Tremaine up in the building. What's up, Tremaine? You there, Tremaine? Can't hear you. You gotta take yourself off mute. Tremaine. Okay, we'll get back into it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
there?
yes. I got here. My internet.
Okay.
But
okay.
yeah, just speaking up on what you just showed, some of my friends, as Bud fans, they think when Spence is just like you saying right there, they think that's where Bud can get an uppercut at him. So that's the way they're thinking about it when he does that, and I just don't see. I think he's smothered. So.
Yeah, it's the way he pushes your body off. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna throw that shot off. You know what I'm saying? When he pushes you in the chest like that, you know what I'm saying? Bud, as small as he is, you know what I'm saying? EJ come in, crash him with a jab, and push him with the jab. That's just an example of what I was talking about. How he don't just use his jab for a jab. He use it, to move you around a little bit and move you out of position for the next shot. And let's see. Let's get back into it.
Dig to the body. He doesn't quite go through, but then he can push him off while he inside pivot.
Well, and you saw how he pushed him off. You know what I'm saying? So he, saying he can, get away from the counter. You saw that?
I want to pay attention to something. This dude will pivot to the inside on opposite stance, which is they tell you not to do, right? They tell you to go the other way. And he makes it work. One, because when the opponents come with their cross, he's able to kind of step off to the side and make them pay for it. That's one reason. But the other reason is he'll eventually shorten the distance and get on the inside. I cannot overstate this enough. He'll have inside foot position and a set of targets. He'll have outside lead foot position and a set of targets. And he'll kind of keep them. And then he'll start playing with where his feet are and then changing the targets from either side, although sticking with generalities in either way. But the point I'm trying to make is he is constantly confusing these guys by virtue of that inside-outside foot game, targeting placement game that he has that for him is just instinctual. A little bit later.
What y'all think about that?
Yeah, that was impressive. Breaking it down.
Yeah, I mean, we used to always argue about his foot placement. I said he don't, he put it. I told him he places his foot on the inside sometimes. For him and the way he fights. That's a setup for him. It don't matter. He's learned how to fight in a way where he can step on the inside and make you throw certain punches, so he can get his inside. Hooks in. So you may be able to hit him, but he's going to get his shot where he wanted. And, and EJ being a body puncher, that's exactly what he wants you to do. This is a full counter tank and anyway are the same height, reach, check box rec. Hey, I didn't say I don't want that fight to happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want to go on up there and fight Tank, that's cool. Cool with me. He said Bud doesn't have the proper angles for EJ. He said he's and have enough power behind his shots to keep big fish off him. It's going to be a one-sided beatdown. Listen to Johnny, man. I hear you, bro. It just sounds like he's coming around. He's coming to the light. Look like he see the light. All right, let's get back into it.
Push through, jab, right? Jab comes to the inside. Oh, what did you notice here? Whoop. Right here. After he jabs, he's going to circle this lead arm out, and he's going to lift up, on the back of the elbow right here. He's lifting up Kell Brook just like that to get over the top and then push him back and then recenter. And he never goes back to the same spot. He always changes angles. There he is again, jabbing through. He takes outside foot position. I'll go back to this one. Right? Comes underneath, body shot. Attacking the body, using frames, manipulating weight, changing position. All the things we know him to do. Here he is again, 2 hands on, pushes him off. And I want you to pay attention to this. He doesn't even throw a punch. I'm just going to play it through. Watch how he just pushes Kell Brook back. Does he even throw a punch? Maybe a couple here, 1 or 2. Look at him just pushing into him. Pushing.
That's that mental pressure. That's that mental pressure that EJ puts on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, he got so many veteran moves, that really, plays on your, that mental stress for opponents. And I think Crawford's going to feel it. He was doing it to Mikey Garcia. Remember how he was just walking down Mikey Garcia, staring him in the eye? And Mikey Garcia was, trying to counterpunch him. But EJ would just eat that shit and just look like he would eat the shit on purpose and just so he could stare him in the eye and show him that he didn't have shit for him. But just like he's doing Kell Brook right here, he was doing Mikey Garcia the same way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that? Sound like you sleep, bro. Let's see.
Pushing into him, high guarding up the whole time. Kell Brook just is, he's hitting a target, not throwing back. He's just driving into the guy. Positional pressure is like key to understanding this guy's game. And then he'll kind of.
And look how physically fit Kell Brook was in this fight. Look how physical and aggressive he was. You know what I'm saying? Like this was not the same Kell Brook that fought Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? This was the champion Kell Brook right here.
Kind of wrap the hand. By the way, this is one of the ways in which he'll defend sometimes. He'll do a cross block like this, where he'll kind of make an X with his hand as he comes up a little bit like this, and then he'll sometimes use the hand that.
And see, this is another technique that I like y'all to see. Where Errol Spence Jr. when you throw the jab, you know what I'm saying, he'll hold it. You know what I'm saying? He'll hold it to get what he want out of it, to get closer to you, to cross that range so he can get to that body. You know what I'm saying? This is a wonderful breakdown of Errol Spence Jr. and some of the subtle things he do into the ring. And this, I mean, he needed more experience after this. This was like his first championship fight. So after with this fight, he learned a lot from this Kell Brook fight. What he could do, what he can't do. You know what I'm saying? Things, you know, using things from theory to practical use in a championship fight. So it taught him a lot. So he's trying different things in here against Kell Brook, who's a seasoned champion. A seasoned champion. Nobody really wanted to fuck with Kell Brook at this time because he was just so dominating. He beat Sean Porter. Sean Porter's out there in the audience, by the way. So, you know, this is one of those little things that Errol Spence Jr. do that they never mention when they talk about his defense or when they talk about his tactics inside the ring.
Latches to grab it and hold it a little bit. That is common for him as well, just like that. And then he moves into him, pushes off, and watch his feet. I want you to pay attention where we start and where we end, right? By the way, both guys sitting in southpaw here because Kell Brook will stand switch. Here's two hands on the shoulder and inside frame. He's got a frame here and a hand here. Pushes as he steps around, and then they're both southpaw. But he doesn't move in the same spot. He's pulling guys. He's pushing guys all the time, all the time. Boom, look at this one. This is what I mean about exposing. Now, he has the lead foot out.
Now, did you see how he changed the levels and then he went into his defense? Man, this dude, they be tripping, man, when they're talking about Errol Spence Jr.'s skill set. And they think like, you know, Kell Brook, you know what I'm saying, he was at 147 at this time, so he was totally, you know what I'm saying, fit at this time. For Crawford to beat him when he did, I believe this Kell Brook would have beat Bud Crawford. That's what I'm saying. I think this Kell Brook right here would have beat Bud Crawford.
This Kell Brook would have hurt Bud Crawford. Probably would have knocked
yes,
him
sir.
out. Probably would have knocked him out.
Especially if he would have fought him in Sheffield, where he would. You see how they allowed Kell Brook to hold on to Errol Spence Jr. neck and jump on his neck. Man, I don't think Crawford would have been able to last. You saw Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying, get tired from Kell Brook holding on to him. I mean, he was just totally worn out by that technique. And you know, in Sheffield, England, they're gonna let him do that shit because the referee really didn't warn him, you know, of that shit. You know, so jumping on EJ neck
outside this time, but because Brook tries to reach so far and Spence is so ready for it, he's able to plant his weight here and just crack him. What a great shot that is. Now, Brook got in a couple of his own, in fairness to Brook, but this is the Errol Spence scouting report, so we're going to talk about him. And he moves around. Very good work. A little bit later, jab underneath. Look at this. Now he's beginning to mix it up as he just pendulum steps almost into him. He goes jab, gets underneath, kind of pendulum steps, holds the frame, digs to the body, steps around, right? He's a little square there. He's going to step this foot back. Now he's got the angle back. He comes over the top because he never stops punching, and then they go settle through. Here they are again.
So you tell me this man can't box. You tell me that this man can't box. What's going on, Philly 91? Let's say Johnny Allison he said, hey, Poole, he says, did you see one of Bud's last interviews? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. He says he's talking about this really isn't his biggest fight of my life. He said they all have been what? He says it almost as if he's grooming himself for an L. I think he's just trying to downplay Errol Spence Jr., you know what I'm saying? Like, he's nobody, basically. I think he's just trying to, you know what I'm saying, like, downplay it. So, you know, nobody think he's, you know what I'm saying, like he's gearing up for the big event. Like it's just another fight for him, because he wants to play that role where he's like bigger than EJ. So he always does that shit. You know what I'm saying? Try to downplay shit. So it's like he says, "Kill ain't beating." He said, "Kill ain't beating no way on God's earth." You know that. But this we're talking about a different Kell Brook. We're talking about a Brook. When did he fight Brook? What was that? Back in 2017. He fought Brook. I think 2017, 2017. I think when he fought Brook, that Brook there would have gave Crawford a lot of problems. A lot of problems. He couldn't have just went in there with that one shot because he was still active. Saying at that division and at that weight.
Again, let's watch how he manipulates. Inside head position. Now they're shoulder to shoulder. Let's see. Comes over the top. Where's the ref? Where's the ref? Is there a ref getting through? Nope. He doesn't let you. He doesn't need you to. He comes over. What do you notice from Errol Spence here? Is Errol Spence a stance switcher? Not like Boots Ennis. Boots Ennis, excuse me. Not like Boots. Boots will just do it all the time and then fight like whole rounds that way. He will stance switch defensively to exit, or he will stance switch through combination, or he'll stance switch to change position. But he's pretty quick with it. So here's an example. Throws the left hand, changes. Now he is an orthodox fighter. He's going to miss with the right hand, but now he can wrap up and he can begin to, I don't know what else we want to call this. It's like Greco-Roman wrestling in boxing. And in the boxing version of wrestling, he's excellent at it.
I agree. This is why it's going to be so hard for Crawford when they clinch. EJ is so accustomed. He's so accustomed to fighting with the offhand in the clinch. For Bud to be successful, he's going to have to get both arms and stop completely. He's going to have to get all the way up in them and get the undercuff, up under EJ arms to keep him from throwing, to get the ref to break it up. That's the only way, because if EJ get one hand out, he's going to be working with that hand like he's doing right now. And that's what I try to tell a lot of Bud Crawford fans. He says, Johnny Allison says, "Hey, Pool," he says, "question still remains, is Boots better than both of these guys?" Well, he's not going to find out, anytime soon, because these guys are going to move up and they're going to leave that division to Boots. They're going to leave that division to Boots, win or lose.
Let's keep going. Jab comes underneath, goes back to the body, and now you see he's beginning to play the levels. We play the outside game, we move to the inside, and now the game switches. Now the game is shoulder pins. Now the game is manipulation with the head. Now the game is covering the shoulder, blocking, manipulating position, all that stuff. It's a different game, and he gets out, and he's still on top of you, just like that, right? Jab comes underneath, frame. Now,
man, do you see them body shots he was hitting Brook with, man? Can you imagine if he hits Crawford with those double shots like that, man, to the ribs, bro? It's going to be a short night, bro. It's going to be a short night. Brook he don't move like Crawford, but man, if EJ's able to get in there, or let's say Bud, starts to slow down from the body work of EJ, man, he end up on the ropes like this. Oh my God, bro. It's going to be a massacre. What's going on, Mike Rhythm? What's happening, bro? We're just going over the Morning Kombat thing, man. I just thought they had a really good breakdown of this fight, of all these fights. I think he did Sean Porter and he did Uga's fight. So we're going to try to get as much as we can in.
this is the Errol Spence experience, ladies and gentlemen.
This kind of how he did Chris Algieri. You know what I'm saying? He kind of did Chris Algieri like this. Set him up on the ropes. If you go to the ropes, then you food for EJ. Sometimes he tried to guide you there, using his shoulder, using his head, sometimes using his arms, to put you on those ropes to dig in those damn body shots. He's gotten a lot better since this, so he can box you there now, like kind of like he did Danny Garcia. He kind of boxed him into a corner, he ate an uppercut for it, but he's getting better. He's getting better about how different ways to cut off the ring on you. Right, so so what'd you say, Kareem?
I'm talking to my son.
So, he's getting
Look
better.
At this combo. This is what I mean. If you want to understand Errol Spence, this is at his finest anyway. It's this, right? He's going to push off with this hand, digs to the body, presses him out, brings his feet with him to change position, cracks him on the exit as he goes hands down. He gets so much extra offense from guys letting their guard down, quite literally, as they exit the clinch. Boom, boom, boom. Off to the body, misses a little bit there. Gets the inside frame, pushes off, changes angles. Kell Brook is off balance, and as he tries to center himself, here comes Errol Spence pushing.
See, right here, this is what I'm talking about. This is the shit. This is the shit that wore Sean Porter down. This is the shit that they allowed Brook to get away with. See the ref looking right at his ass. You know, look at that ref, bro. That ref is looking directly at Kell Brook at what he's doing. He's putting his whole elbow on the back of EJ neck, and he did that shit the whole fight. He did that shit the whole fight. Errol Spence didn't even complain. He knew he was in Sheffield. He knew where he was, and he had to go out there and he had to take it from the champion. But look! Kell Brook was doing this shit all night long, bro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What you say, Andre Smith? He said, bro, you're not looking at the Arrival, Errol Spence Jr. It's live right now. Okay. You said the Arrival is live right now?
Yeah.
What they doing? What they looking at? What they coming to Vegas or whatever?
Yeah. They got him on stage talking to him and everything.
God damn. Shit, I didn't even know they were doing something. So what did they do? They're gonna do a press conference, or they just showing them what?
They're talking.
Say that again.
They're talking.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Okay. You know what, guys? You know. Oh man, now I want to see the shit. I can't bring it up on here though. Let me see. I can't bring it up on here. Well, let's continue shit, you know. Damn.
I wonder why you can't do that.
Because they'll copyright strike me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
So
They'll
you can't,
copyright.
but it'll get you.
Yeah, they'll get me for that shit right there. So you say they talking, they doing an interview like?
Yeah.
Damn. I'll be damn. Let me see.
I sent you a link.
Oh man. Shit. Let me see. Damn. Hey y'all, like, damn. Now I want to see the shit. Yeah, I wish y'all wouldn't have told me shit.
On your computer, ain't you?
Yeah, I mean, I could pull it up, but I don't want to get a copyright strike though.
Yeah, don't put it on. Just watch it.
You said don't put it on?
Yeah, don't put it on here. Just watch it. You don't miss it.
Yeah, but I mean, I can't do it on my screen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, 'cause I got this. My screen is on Morning Kombat right now. Unless it's something I don't know how to do. Let's see.
Add another page.
I can barely hear you, Kareem.
Add another page.
Oh, let me see.
Just push the plus button.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see what they doing over there. I'm just gonna take a look at it real quick. Let's see. Let's see.
These are mine. I need these.
Showtime boxing. Let's see.
There ain't no little one. You ain't getting this blue one because it's all fixed. It's not beat up.
Oh, okay. So they kind of like going over the card.
Here goes little one. Got it. Go out. Didn't I take that already for you, man? Why you tear it apart?
Okay, they kind of like going over the card. What the hell is Sean Porter doing now? Yeah, I was looking at it. Yeah, that old Reyes ass up there talking. They talked to Sean Porter. Sean Porter got to be at every.
Now you're going to go back on the ropes, fella. Boom, here's his head. Head literally pushing his body forward just like that. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. You just don't see a lot of stuff like this all in one bit, like complete package as a fighter. There he is again. Coming to the inside. Oh, what do you notice on the head? What do you
Look
notice?
at EJ
Right?
giving
Pushing
it back to him.
through. A little bit later. Jab. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Remember I told you he'll stance switch, right? Jab. Cross lands perfectly because he'll go single shot, then 1-2, right? He'll change what the look is behind it. Then he's going to continue to jab this way as he has stance switched right here. He's going to get underneath a punch, right? Kell Brook is, but that just allows Errol Spence, boom, to go right back to south.
How many people knew that he did that? You know what I'm saying? That he switched up like that. He said YouTube Showtime platform. Yeah, I know what it is, man. Let me see. God damn, y'all got me. Now y'all got me wanting to go over there. Let's see. Y'all got me wanting to go over there now. Shit. Let's see. All right.
I think Earl is coming up. I don't know. I haven't seen Crawford yet because I was dazing off over it.
Let's see.
Check out All Access episodes 1 and 2. If you are not a Showtime subscriber, you can check out All Access Spence Crawford episodes 1 and 2 on the Showtime Sports YouTube page, and you will see and get a behind-the-scenes look at what these guys are doing as they inch closer to fight night on a Saturday night. All Access is an Emmy award-winning production. What a job that they do. And you know what? To be frank with all of you, it gets you that much more excited for fight night. And if you're going to be here in Las Vegas and for some reason you cannot be inside T-Mobile Arena, well, I'm sorry, but we do have something for you.
You got it on.
Closed circuit tickets have gone on sale, and we are going to have a closed circuit viewing here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. The MGM Grand Garden Arena, obviously a legendary venue when it comes to prize fighting. This venue, the MGM Grand, opened up in December of 1993. The first prize fight that they had here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena happened to be Julio Cesar Chavez in.
We're going to cut this screen short. We're going to check it out, and then, we'll come back. We'll come back, after the interview and everything, after they break it down. We'll come back after that. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you guys, after, we check this here out. He said, we just showing. All right. Yeah, we'll check it out afterward.